Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to explain the topic secant method. First of all, I will tell you the definition of the secant, then what is the algorithm of the secant method, then we will pick the an example by which we will find the root of the secant method. First of all, what is secant method? An open root finding method that uses two approximations to converge iteratively towards the root of the f of x is equal to 0 means here we will assume two values like x0 and x1, and we will put the values in the formula and try to find the root of the equation. It replaces key idea replaces the tangent line Newtons with the secant line through the two successive approximations, eliminating the need of f of x. Means in this we do not need the f dash x classification. It is a quasi-Newton method, superlinearly converged with the order is equal to 1.618. Okay, and then what is algorithm? Algorithm means it is like the written text by which that give the overview of the numerical or the method to find this answer. First of all, uh, first step in this algo is two initial guesses x0 and x1 tolerance e and max iteration means first of all we will assume the value of x0 and x1, and the maximum iteration means how many iteration we want to perform. This is the maximum and over which we don't need to repeat our uh, program. Then second step, compute the f of x0 and f of x1. Then we have to check the condition f of x1 less than e means less than e means the value of f of x1 should be less than e means like 0 point the value of e is equal to 0.001 means the value of f of x1 should be less than e. If this condition is not satisfied, then x1 is our root and we have to stop. If this condition is satisfied, if this condition not satisfied, then we have to go on the step 4. Iterate means we have to find the value of x2 by applying this formula. This secant formula means x2 is equal to x1 minus f of x1 dot f x minus 1 minus 0 divided by f of x1 minus f of x0. Then we will find the value of x2. Then we have to go on step 5. Here we will set x2 x0 is equal to x1 and x1 is equal to x2 and compute x1 means here we will update the value of x1 and x2. Then we have to go on step 6, and now we will go on the step 3 and check the condition. If this condition is satisfied, then we have to go on the step 4 and 5 and 6. Then again we have to go on the step 3 and repeat this process. If this condition is not satisfied, then we have to print the value of x1. And now we will see the numerical here. Here we have given the equation x square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Using the initial guess means here we take the value of x0 is equal to 1, x1 is equal to 2, and here given tolerance e is equal to 0.001. First of all, we find f of x0, f of x1. Here x0 value is 1, then we put the value of x here is equal to 1, and we get the f of x0 is equal to 1 minus 1, and when we put the value of x1 is equal to 2, then we put this value and we get the 1. Then now we will update the value of x0 by x1 and x2 value by x2. Here the table we use to demonstrate the iterations. First of all, we take the value of x 1 is equal x0 is equal to 1, x2 is equal to 0, and find the value of f of x1, f of x here, f of x plus 1, value 1.5, and f of x to f of x plus 1 is value less than e, then more than e, then we have to go on a step and update the value of here. We will update the value of xn by the xn plus 1 and xn value by x of xn minus 1, and then again we find the value of x plus n, and again process again repeat this process. Here we get the x of n means the value of x f of x n plus 1 is more than e, then again we have to update the value of x n minus 1 by x n, and x x n plus x n value by n एक्स एन प्लस वन वैल्यू अपडेट करेंगे एक्स ऑफ एन में, then again we will repeat the process here. At this step we get the value of f of x n plus 1 less than e, then we will we will print that 1.61747 is our answer after the four iteration, and this is my answer, and we will stop here again now. Thank you.